Alright. Last time. Unexpected story stuff. I didn't see half of that stuff coming.
Because we mostly forgot it.
For the people in the chat asking why we are not always using Bob Marley the werewolf, give it time. Well, I'm sure we'll bring him along for a couple things.
There is a recruitable character in this game whose surname actually is Marley, and it's not Bob.
Yeah.
To Banner Village.
It's the actual Belmont.
Mm-hmm. But why are we going here?
Well, you may remember a certain little boy that looked very familiar.
Weird. Well, I'll just have to wait and see how it is. You might want to go to the end to recharge your spell usage eventually.
Yeah, it's not bad. There's been a guy staying in the inn, and all he does is fish in the pond.
Okay, this kid is amazingly dressed.
Kid looks like a 5-year younger version of you.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's a hate.
A tear, huh? Let me sleep on that real fast.
Like, seriously, did they just reuse a sprite here?
No, he looked like they literally say that he looks up to you, and his mom made him a costume to look like you.
That's adorable.
Yeah, that is adorable. Also, who's the redhead in front of the inn?
I'll explain her in a little bit.
Because she seems to have an unusually unique sprite.
No. She even has an icon and stuff. Her name is Ellie.
Portrait.
Ellie, but spelled a different way than Ellie.
Yes.
Oh, hello, old friend. Fancy meeting you here.
Suikoden 1 character, or?
Oh, yes.
Hello?
This
person?
Can't come that way right now.
Hey, Gremio.
Isn't he dead?
Not if you do the correct stuff in the first game.
There seems to be a person fishing on the dock.
There does seem to be a person fishing on the deck. So, to explain, in Suikoden 1, Gremio dies. Gremio dies about halfway through the game. It is one of the more morbid
In a
scenes.
horrible fashion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you do the game right and get all 108 characters, Leknot opens a portal in time and pulls him out before he dies.
You shenanigans him out of trouble.
Yep.
Yes. Time and space.
So, Ellie, you can still do this whole side quest if you import data without Gremio alive, and if you do
Right.
that, Ellie fills in for the role of Gremio.
Aha.
Oh, hello.
Hey, bud.
What's up, Chief?
Is Humphrey really the only one that comes out in there?
There's no way. Oh, yeah, save states, apparently. Whoops.
Oh, never mind.
Oh well.
A lot of people say things there.
It probably matters who's like in the frontest
Yes.
slot.
The person who's probably says the most important thing is, or not important, but interesting thing is actually Kasumi.
Damn, I thought like everybody would say something, which is why I tried to bring as many Suikoden 1 characters as possible.
I have to say.
Yeah, what does Kasumi say?
I think she says, you haven't aged a day. She might say
Cute.
that later, actually. which is starting to imply on the whole idea of him having a true rune. And also that she missed him and all that other stuff. Like, she actually says a lot, because every main character in the series has a character who's, like, head over heels for him, and she's the one from 1.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Yeah, now is the time to back away from him.
Oh?
When he has a
I
rune
see.
radiating like that, it is time to back away.
That could be a problem. I love how he is still a heroic mine. Pardon me.
Gremio joins the convoy. Tyr joins the party. Bye, Tengar!
Yeah. I kind of figured.
Hell yeah!
Yeah. Tengar, who has the, darkness rune on, gets traded for someone who's got a little bit better of a darkness rune.
Someone who has the
So-
upgraded version.
Tyr literally comes with whatever he finished the last game with.
Yep.
Have the patch, there would be an error in how his name is rendered.
Yes, it would instead be as many capital letters as he has, and then overwritten McDole. So in my situation, it would be Tickdole. But the patch just actually gives him the name. Also, as you saw, just with the simple description of one of the 27 true runes.
Mm-hmm.
With all the goodies that comes with it.
Hey, what's his weapon level?
That's a good question.
Let's take a look.
Judgment.
14.
Yeah, that's judgment.
14.
14, you said.
Where have I heard that number recently?
Jesus Christ, that tier 4 spell.
Yeah, no, Judgment is broken. Judgment is extremely strong.
He was the main character of the previous game. He's just come back at full strength, apparently.
It's only been 2 years. You don't degradate that fast.
So the problem with Soul Eater is that, yes, it gets stronger when someone close to you dies, but it also influences people around you to die. So having the Soul Eater can be a curse for the person who has it.
Yeah, the Gremio thing was one time only. And even then, it involved, putting together the 108 stars of Destiny.
There it is. Double leader attack.
Maybe not as quite as flashy as Buddy Attack, but it gets the job done.
Yep.
Yep. The whole bringing Gremio back to life was literally like, I can only do this once.
So, you better be sure about this.
Yeah.
It's
And it
really
was-
the only time she's super gotten herself involved in stuff.
Yeah.
Yes, that is the
Lucknout
most...
is
in the
very
first game.
helpful otherwise.
Like,
Yes.
she did that to revive Gremio, and she also helped out in the final war battle.
Mhm.
That's
that's
because
She was
Wendy
going up
was
against her
flying.
sister. Yeah.
Yeah. It, like,
and also,
literally,
Uber.
to hell.
Stop.
No, not Rin Rin, Ran Ran, and Ten Ten.
You send them to the Shadow Dimension.
Of course I did.
If by shadow dimension you mean the rune on his hand, then yes.
Well, bye.
It's just a little mind crush. It'll hardly even hurt.
Yeah.
Hi, Samurai.
Level 2 section of that rune still does 500 points of damage.
Yeah.
He is not messing around.
The Soul Eater is some serious business, and the Bright Shield rune is not nearly as powerful offensively, but in exchange,
It has,
has-
party-wide heals.
compensations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's the Bright Shield rune, you see. Rune absolutely is an unholy shit wrecker, but unfortunately it's glued to the hand of the guy at the head of the other army.
Yeah, well,
It happens.
one rune's meant to destroy, the other rune's meant to not destroy.
Yeah, because they're not individually true runes.
Oh yeah, it's 500 base damage and Tyr has an A rank in darkness, so yeah. Why does Ryu not have a rune for offense?
Because
Not
he's
really
more
needed.
valuable as a healer in boss fights, and otherwise he can just hit things.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It allows me to have more, clown shoes parties.
Also, Ryu doesn't really need a rune for offensive purposes because he's got that friendship rune attached to his weapon. So his weapons are actually like 50 points stronger at this point than they say they are. Which is
Scene casting is the other thing.
Yeah, which is pretty substantial. So he can focus on healing and then just punching people.
Yeah, Newbie, are you going to demonstrate Ryu's tier 4 spell, since I think he just got access to it?
Ryu's?
That will
No.
Hold on.
He doesn't have it.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's only unlocked through plot
Yeah.
things.
Through time and space.
And at this point, the entire party is just rolling their eyes at these clowns.
Yeah. So you can't get tier until you beat Luca, which is good because
'Cause
tier
otherwise
would
it's so
annihilate Luca.
Just kind of walk in like, we're done with this. Just snap his fingers a couple times. All right, I'm
Yeah,
going to go back to
Soul
fishing.
Eater
You
is
guys have fun.
serious business. Koyu did not really sign up for this, but he didn't have a lot of options either.
The thing that you refer to, I about a minute ago realized is going to be impossible with Humphrey in the party.
Whoops.
Whoops.
It's all right. We'll
I'll-
reference
I'll-
what that is afterwards.
Yeah, I'll talk about it afterwards. And it's actually kind of good because it makes it so we don't see something early.
I have never seen this, by the way, because I didn't have a save with Suikoden 1 data on it.
Oh, okay. It's a really interesting thing that
Iron
occurs.
Man.
Nice.
Holy crap, Ty, thanks for the host. Welcome to Suikoden 1 Town, but with Suikoden 2, and also the main character from 1.
And a bunch of other characters from 1 along for the ride as well.
And the one lady from 2. She's here too.
Eh.
That is an extremely spicy host. Right before a boss fight too.
Good timing.
Yeah, fine. I'm just gonna let these ladies go.
We've got a boss fight to get to.
This, the tiny me. It's me, but small.
Well, he was the main character of a previous game. He should be strong. Admittedly, nobody else from the game has kept their ridiculous equipment.
I think Gremio's actually got a bunch of his stuff on, but we're not using Gremio.
He doesn't have stats right now.
A very familiar boss.
Hello!
Alright, Kasumi's gonna make like fucking Sabin here and body slam this worm.
Living the dream.
Do it.
Return of forearm.
Wait, was worm a thing in the
Yeah.
first game?
No, the worm you fight on the way to Torn Republic.
Of course.
Jesus Christ, it
Oh,
worked!
It's in the dream. Avion, one of them is Clive, and I don't believe there's another in this game.
By the way, if anyone here has like seizure problems, we're really sorry.
Yeah. And let's see how
He's
much
the
Humphrey actually takes from this. Ooh, right, Humphrey doesn't have magic defense.
Yeah,
You-
that's what I was like. Yeah, you could show it off if you wanted to.
I could. I could.
Zara.
But it
They both have water. They both have water things attached to their weapons. That's great.
well, we'll see where
Just
the
keep
fight
fighting,
takes us.
See what happens.
Yeah. Oh wait.
I have no idea what you're talking about, and I'm deeply curious.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
You
Here's
got to
what-
show off the level 4 though of tier.
Well, here's the thing. If I lose, we'll see.
Okay.
I mean, I'll know if I'm getting close.
I'm sure they'll tell us about it whether it happens or not. But,
Yeah, I'll mention if it happens.
Humphrey might just kill himself.
That's fine.
I'm sure we have a healer for that. In fact, do we have a battle oath for that? Because it seems like we do.
I said I would not heal.
There's a reason for this.
There's a
don't worry
reason.
about
Trust me.
Yeah.
I know what I'm doing here. Yeah, the Clive and Eliza side quest is really good and has like a really good story to it. Unfortunately, you have to beat the game in 20 hours.
it. Which is pushing it a little bit. Especially if you're just trying to like show off a bunch of stuff.
Hello, Form 2. It's not the same boss at all.
This wasn't even its final form.
Dun
Well-
dun dun.
It wasn't a worm per se. It's more of a caterpillar.
Yeah, that's very clearly a caterpillar.
Alright. Time to pull out the big gun.
Good, now that you mention it. Like, it didn't occur to me, but man, those wings look fantastic.
They really do.
Body slam everything.
Also, yeah, okay.
Here it
now the
comes.
kid
Shh,
is
here it
gone
comes.
off.
Judgment.
But first, suplex. Oh my god, Kasumi, how do you do these things?
So that's one of the main reasons that Tyr is so fucking good, because he just has a 2k spell.
Yep. Even though it says 1500, since he has A rank with darkness, he gets a 40% attack boost. So yeah, he's gonna hurt. Also, as Vinay mentioned, that poison moth just got stunned.
Yeah, let's see what this poison moth can do.
Oh, this moth will mess you up.
Yeah, I know. Hell yeah! Nanami, what are you?
I'm so curious as to what's happening behind the delay.
Again?
Okay, so, well, that explains that that rune is kickback.
Oh! Ha ha ha!
Yeah.
It's
I mean,
take
is
1/5 of the damage that you deal.
Yeah, it's 1/4 of the damage. 1/4 or 1/5.
And dead.
Yep.
Okay, for reference. And the reason why I didn't want to do it, because, as I said, it spoils something. You can lose to that boss.
Yes.
we didn't get to see it because I had it on lockdown, which I was not expecting to happen. But the poison moth form is very rude. It is extremely rude. And if you lose, thanks for the host, Mike.
Jesus.
If you lose, Tyr and Rio come forward and both use their level 4 spells.
That's why. Okay.
Yeah. And I didn't want to do it because it would show off Rio's level 4 before we get it.
Yeah.
Thank you for the follow.
In
But-
the vein of Bright Shield, it's about as absurd as Judgment is, but not in the same way.
Yeah.
Newbie just lucked his way through that fight, so we didn't get to see that. So don't worry about it.
He was the hero we deserved.
Just back-to-back knockdowns. Sure, why not?
Also, there's a name drop from one, Dr. Louis Kahn. Yeah, it drops a giant spoiler and also shows you what the spell does, and it's a really cool spell, so I kind of want to wait to show it off.
Yeah.
Piss. We have to.
I remembered really
walk
liking
out.
Nanami, and I was wondering if it was just nostalgia. No, it wasn't. Nanami
I know
is
what you're talking
great.
about. I think she's...
Uh,
Also, you have the bright shield rune. I'm pretty sure you could just heal the kid right here and there.
Yeah. Wait. Hold up. Let me try something here. Oh, piss. He's not in the party. Also, we start at full health. We just get a full heal from that.
Oh, yeah.
The Dr. Louis Kahn is probably in a detective entry. Probably if you research like Tuta or Han, he'll mention him.
Yeah, probably. The only thing in this game that doesn't hold up perfectly is the localization, because it was fairly obvious.
What are you talking about? It's not like 45 minutes ago we saw 3 different spellings of one of the villains of this game.
Villain is such a strong term.
Antagonist.
There we
That's
go.
right. You guys weren't here for the last session, so you missed. We would like to make an state with you
Cool.
instead of like, I guess either a state or an alliance. They fucked it up both ways.
Impressive.
Newbie?
What's up?
I don't know. Red Eye Flight seems to have a question for you, but they
Yep.
haven't elaborated on the
We're
question.
going back to Greg Minster.
Oh, do we have to go to Gregminster?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what they said. Greg
Fucking hell!
I can't believe we're going back to Greg Minster. But hey, at least you can sell your paintings.
And you
Yeah, he's
totally
supposed-
still have.
He's
No,
supposed
I
to be
sold
in-
the paintings. Remember?
He's
I know,
supposed to be
I
in,
love it so much.
I think he's supposed to be in Tehran, which is Greg Minster.
Fucking
The
piss.
right.
I'll just
Not to
fast forward
worry.
my way there.
Newbie found the fast forward button somehow, which apparently wasn't there before. We may have been streaming for a while and we're starting to get a little tired.
Not entirely.
Fine, I gave you an out, you don't take it. That's cool.
Man, I streamed this till like 1:30 last week. I'm good.
Right, so we ran all the way there, now we ran all the way back to where we fought the stupid moth, and now we're running right by it. Whee! If this kid dies from poison, it's on you.
It's true. It is.
Look, I know I'm killing him.
Oh, hey.
I like that the soldiers guarding this gate have like different colored outfits than any of the other soldiers in the game.
Mhm.
They're dressed like, got fucking Scarlet Moon Empire soldiers.
Are indeed Scarlet Moon Empire soldiers.
Yep, and here's Louis Kahn.
Hey, we know these people.
I think you need to recruit Louis Kahn in the first game for an antidote to poison.
Yep. It's an antidote to Oppenheimer's stuff.
Yeah.
I make my living.
Wait a minute. Did he just say that this is home I make my living?
Wow. 3 of us called out that line at the same time. Amigo Lupus in the chat, and Crumb and me.
I'm sorry, my brain just broke for a couple seconds. You need to, like, continue the plot while I reprocess that.
Don't make fun of his accent. Yeah.
Shut up.
Here does Lepante's portrait look super familiar.
Well, I mean, he was in the first game. So also was his wife. Please tell me she says something.
Point to no?
She might not actually say something. It's all right.
Tyr wants nothing to do with the presidency.
The country I killed my father for. Please, Lepant. I don't want to be here anymore. There she is. Eileen, wife of Lepant, also deployable in battle in the first game.
Mhm.
She's actually one of the characters who's most likely to die in combat.
I wonder, maybe because she's not built for combat.
Nah, she's fine.
Yeah, lethality in war battles decreases as the series goes on, apparently, because
Oh yeah.
I have not actually experienced it.
I've seen it once, and I've played through this like the whole series. Well, not the
You
whole
are a
series.
lucky man.
Like,
Have you had characters die in war battles in 2?
it can happen. Yeah.
Yes.
Anytime a
Weird.
unit dies in a fight, like gets exploded,
Gets wiped out, yeah.
yeah, they have a chance.
Maximilian there has a really high chance of dying in both 1 and 2 if he's
Because he's ancient.
Yeah, I know, but he's really strong in 1. The thing is, he should never lose because by the time you get him, you should have people who can check and be like, they're about to do this.
And you can keep Max safe.
Yeah, he can do
Like
his super
here.
awesome charge, and then you can be like, great, let's go.
When I was looking up how to find certain items, there's somebody in the castle that gives you a hammer.
Huh.
Also, we walked past this shrine the first time. Heroes Clothes, replica.
Mm-hmm.
You're never getting the 110% LP of Suikoden 4.
No,
I got a book! I got books!
that's not a hammer.
I know. I was
I
checking.
did accidentally dead man walking myself in Suikoden 4.
Well, that's we
Better
get it
than the
for.
alternative.
We're never doing that LP. Or rather, I'm never doing that
Straight
LP.
to
You
5.
guys can do it. I'm not getting involved.
Yes, there it is. Copper hammer. Alright, so
Even
whenever...
if you... Go
Go
ahead.
on.
Series we're skipping 4.
I think the thing might stop at 3 if we ever even get to that, because 5 is just
Too high.
Hell yeah, Kanan got his. For
Yeah,
reference,
He was the jerk.
yeah, in 1, Kanan was an absolute dirtbag. Oh hey, Pawn actually does have a sprite in this.
Welcome, a rather crowded house. This game is to show why it's great, but it's pretty phenomenal.
Yeah, if by some chance Pond did not make it through, he would not be here. Or nor would he be in the house if you checked it by earlier, because whoops, he got beheaded.
Again, for reference, because if we this game references a lot of stuff from 1, so sometimes I feel the need to explain it. In 1, Pawn betrays you very early in the game, and then later in the game, unbetrays you. And pretty much he has another opportunity to do a traitor, and he decides to not and help you out. And rejoins you. And you can use him for a period of time. Then a war battle happens where you have to fight your father, and you lose that fight. It is an unwinnable thing. His army is just too strong and is significantly armored. During retreat, Pawn, still feeling guilt for his deeds earlier, decides to stay behind and try and hold off the army. At which point your father confronts him, asks him to stand aside, and says that, if you don't, I have to strike you down. Pawn stands his ground, and there's a one-on-one duel between Pawn and your father. Character stats are taken into consideration for that, extremely. So if you have not been using Pawn at all, he will die. He will die real good.
Oh yeah.
But if you have been using Pawn, there is there's a chance that you can put up enough of a fight to make Tyr's father back off. And if you do that, Pawn lives. And you can progress to the true ending. But yeah, that's a real rough moment that a lot of people don't know is coming and generally end up losing Pawn.
I think you can take a rest in this house.
There's a huge amount of content locked
Can't
behind
stop.
the...
Can't stop thinking about you, says Rio.
God damn it. Why are there so many options to hit on people in this game? The portraits are in a very different style from the ones in this game, so it would have looked very out of place.
Yeah.
Yes.
Almost any character that returns from the first game gets redrawn portraits.
Yeah, every character that returned has a portrait that it looks significantly different. The style one is very cartoony. It's significantly more detailed. Some ways up in the chat, I posted the 2 portraits of Maximilian, who is the world's most enthusiastic knight.
Well, the thing with one is, I think if I had to put a point on how they looked in one, it's more realistic.
You mean, right?
Like, it's a more... Oh, here we go. There's the Kasumi thing.
Yep.
Okay, hang on. I will go look for Max's portrait.
Kuromimi is the chief of the Kobold Village now.
Damn it.
Kasumi, you worked with him for like a year. You know he's mute. Yep, here you go. Just mention again. People with true runes don't age.
She even mentioned Luke. It's just as Luke said. People, you haven't aged at all.
Presumably because Luke's the one who told him about that. Excuse me.
Yeah, but coming from Luke, it's a good little moment.
So know about that yet.
Also, yeah, getting the information from Luke, who's an asshole, probably isn't a good thing. By the way, there's a really fuzzy portrait of Ted on the wall behind Kasumi there.
Yep.
Huh.
There was.
It's literally Ted's portrait from the first game.
Yeah. Are there even any elves left in the Republic aside from the 2 or the speedster guy? Well, you can make
Turns
an
out-
empire out of 2 people. It's fine. Or a village.
It turns out the speedster is now in Jestin City State.
Yeah, it turns out that speedsters are on our side. You could have brought him along.
This stew has been boiling for 5 years. The scene goes on quite a bit.
Yeah, there is a huge extended epilogue for Suikoden 1 in this game that I never knew about.
Mm-hmm.
I might have to come back here on my own time. Unless it's in... I really hope it's Banner Village. I really hope I don't have to come all the way back here again. Also, give me a second. I'm just gonna... Hey, do you have... Good, you do. Let me just take one of those escape talismans.
You know, as long as we're here.
Yoink. Winged boots are not bad. Holy crap, that's a big, like, stat boost.
Yeah.
Okay, give him to Nami. She doesn't need medicine anymore.
It's true.
Yeah, like, scale mail and dragon armor in the same store is so weird. Let's
Yeah,
see
you
if
don't
they
really-
have
you don't need
another...
it for +2, though.
Let's see if they have another tier 2 rune here. Well, rare finds and another flowing rune. Fucking... I guess... Do I need 2 flowing runes?
Sure, why not?
Hey, Nanami, you're getting an upgrade.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when we get back, I should have slapped the Mother Earth rune on her, too.
Go for it. It would give her an offensive option.
You can always smash one, just kind of. Wait a minute. Oh, but I did actually have to go that way. Hmm.
You tried to check from the Rune Master's back
Yeah,
again?
that's actually how so, you weren't here last time. Apparently, if you talk to her from behind the counter, it counts as a different shop. That's actually how I got the Mother Earth rune. Wow.
What?
Walking around.
Yeah, left hand, right hand, head.
Are the 3 spots you can use runes.
You can, although I'm not sure it would actually do anything magical. You'd sure headbutt them, though.
Is there any
Your
overlap
biggest fan.
in useful spells between the Mother Earth and Flowing Rune? Well, we'll find out. Yeah.
Mhm.
Give us like 15 minutes.
Oh my god, did they fucking do it? Holy shit, I don't have to go through the dungeon.
Oh
Christmas miracle.
man. I was hoping for more speeding along.
Vroom. Back to Banner Village.
Yep.
Where Ko's mother is going to shout at him for like 3 consecutive days.
Okay, so here's the downside of Tyr. Tyr doesn't recruit to your castle. If you want to use Tyr, you have to hoof it all the way to Gregminster.
Ah.
But you can get him.
You can get him, and you can use him outside of that side quest. And he's an extremely good unit.
As we've
But-
seen.
But the next time your party's emptied, he goes back to Greg.
He goes back to Gregminster. Yeah, and
Yeah.
and Tyr will leave at basically any storyline event except for I think like the final dungeon. Like it's
Which is really when you should probably go grab him.
yeah, if you plan on using them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I-
probably won't be. He is an
No.
extremely overpowered unit, and I did want to do that, and that's why I was like using all the spells and everything.
Right.
Tears, you know what? You've put a whole bunch of effort into this game and the previous game, so if you want to have an easy time in the final dungeon, here you go.
I do have to hoof it back to Gregminster at some point because so tier is your reward for importing data.
Mhm.
Your reward for importing a true 100% save is you can talk to Gremio and get Gremio's stew recipe.
Yeah, you could also use that level 14 weapon to go recruit someone if you wanted to.
Nah, we'll
Oh,
get you okay there?
early.
Don't worry about it. Anyway, what
Go
else
ahead.
are we doing tonight, or is that it, newbie?
We get the well, then we'd better do Iron Chef. Newbie
Another
classes
time.
Yeah, another time. Definitely not
Yeah.
tonight. I could go a little bit into Tinto.
Can you get to the town of Crom?
Yes, that's on the way.
Then you should probably bring along somebody
Walk 'em
for
up.
that.
No, I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Why don't you do a little bit of recruiting and call it there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I may be calling it here for the night myself.
Yeah, you know, let's not go too far. It is a little late. But let me kick some people out. Goodbye,
It
Humphrey.
was fun to see you, but get the heck out of my party.
Goodbye, Kasumi. Okay, now for
Farewell,
a right proper.
Lady Izuna drop.
Tomo is a strong. Tomo, you're huge.
What?
Yeah.
Size 13-year-old daughter is huge.
All right.
She even has a unicorn on her right hand.
I guess it runs in the family.
Karen,
idea.
because I'm now like I adore this unit.
You gotta go hone her weapon then.
Holy shit!
What?
Camus has a rage rune.
Yeah.
Welcome to party, Camus.
I might. I was gonna like grab some. I haven't actually used the knight's friend yet, so yeah. Let's grab Camus and Miklatov.
Don't you have to grab Wakaba?
Piss. Well, goodbye, Camus and Miklatov. Because if I'm using you as a pair.
That was spectacular, newbie.
All right, Wakaba and who
For
else?
people new to the stream, this is like 90% of the reason why I'm here. Oh, I saw Sid. Yeah, you should totally use him.
What?
Don't ever do.
Who?
Sid.
Who?
Who's that?
Yeah.
Oh, actually, in theming properly with what we're getting into, let's bring Bob.
Yes. Good call. I saw Van Helsing. I know what Bob's good for.
We did the monster mash.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I get to show my my very good system for storing runes after I do stuff with them. Let me see.
Here's Mother Earth. Ooh, Resurrection. Why don't you bring that one along?
That's not a bad choice. We'll slap down Karen.
We'll see the knights
Still
another
haven't stuck
time,
that kindness
everybody.
rune onto your weapon yet.
Wakaba actually needs to come along for a little bit.
Yeah, Wakaba will probably get swapped out because there are some
Almost immediately.
required recruitables, or not required recruitables, required people that you have to put in your party in the upcoming
Yeah, I
stuff.
wonder who that could be.
Yeah.
More than you think.
You could probably give Ryu the Resurrection rune.
Yeah.
Just to have something offhand. I know you're probably not going to use it, but you never know.
No, that's all right.
Or Karen. That's a good choice too.
Yeah, because she seems pretty decent at magic.
Let's find out.
All right, now I don't feel like going.
Okay.
I don't feel like going all the way back. So, Sheena, here's a water rune. And Hicks. No, yeah, Hicks. Yeah, Hicks. Here's an earth rune. There we go. Now they're out of the inventory.
Surprisingly
so you're
enough,
storing the runes on people.
you
Yes.
found one of the 2 runes that your dancer lady is actually really good with.
Perfect.
Alright.
Hold up, I gotta drop off this book.
I am still floored by that animation.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot believe I never used her. I did the 108 stars ending for this
Oh.
game, but
Fittingly enough, the book that we found in the Torn Republic is the story of the Gate Rune War.
Oh, nice.
enough makes sense, really. Oh, of course, Amelia's your.
Wow.
veteran.
Yes. Good. It actually has the canon name of the castle. Like my canon name.
Uh-huh.
But I was
Nice.
wondering, it imported that, did it?
Yeah, of course it did. Oh yeah, if you enjoyed the first one, you're going to enjoy the second one.
Yeah, this is
these-
apparently better than the first one in basically every way.
Yeah, it is a better game. I'll give you that.
Uh,
I think
the
one
only
does
thing
do a
is,
couple
it
things
is-
better, but overall, I think 2 is a much better game.
It's harder to make money.
Yes, it is easier to crime in 1.
Yeah, let's slap a figure on you.
A question.
Go
Was
on.
there the same level of, like, overabundant sprite animation in Suikoden 1?
There are a couple of instances of very unique sprites for moments, like during the aforementioned scene with Gremio, there is a sprite of Tyr falling to the ground and like picking up Gremio's cloak and coddling it.
Mm-hmm.
But like it is not to the nth degree that this is.
Right.
It's weird. In 1, there's moments where there's some pretty good unique sprite animation, but then like 5 minutes after that, it's followed by really poor things that could have used unique animation. Like
they
in the
presumably
first
have
game, when you recruit the dancer in game 1, she does a unique dance, and she says, "Dance with me" in order to, join up. But all you do is
Mhm.
hop up and down in place. And it's kind of like this. You just did a bunch of unique things like 5 minutes ago in some other scene. Why couldn't you have him do some stupid dance here with her?
Hold up,
Yeah.
just gonna fast
3,
walk
from
over
what
to.
I played of it, was really cool. But yeah, what it does is tell a story from like 3 or 4 different, roughly concurrent viewpoints.
The thing I actually have with 3 is long.
Long, but it also seems really cool. So
Oh
that's
yeah,
not
it's a good game, but I mean,
it's
you
not
gotta
bad.
like go in knowing that this is gonna take a little bit.
So the combat system is much more in depth and much more complex than the one. In
The biggest thing about 3 is the way that they balanced spells.
Yeah.
3 is, well, it's 3D, and everybody is moving around the battlefield. AoE spells can hit friendlies.
Yes. Spells also have a charge time.
Yes. Also, yeah, 11 is that blacksmith's limit.
Yeah, right.
This
Yeah.
blacksmith goes to 11. Would you say?
Mm,
Yeah.
Probably not.
Alright.
Alright, we are going to Kobold Village.
Is that the closest
Boy.
place to Tinto?
Yeah, it's closest place to Crom.
Oh yeah, Crom. Where we gotta go?
Yeah, let me just double check the thing real fast. Yeah. And I have a window set in my inventory. Yeah, we're good.
But this one goes to 11. That's why would you want to just go to 10? That doesn't make any sense.
For people unfamiliar with the game, I am going to get into an encounter on the way to show off some of the very good party members that we have right now.
Is Bob a short range only character?
Nope, he's medium.
Okay.
A very plain girl in the bottom left there.
That's what I was talking about.
Very reserved.
Actually, wait, hold up. Let's look at this. So we got Earthquake, which is 800 damage to all enemies.
Oh yeah, I wasn't
And-
kidding.
No magic for 3 turns.
Yeah, Silent Lake is the usual 4th ability of a water rune, but it's the tier 3 in this one. The tier 4 it's pretty good.
Okay, so for everybody new to the stream and game and everything, keep an eye on the girl in the bottom left.
Everyone gets some unique sprites, but yeah, this group, it's got some pretty good work.
Yep.
Hey Bob, how you doing?
Whoop, and we let them go. That's it. I just want to show some stuff off. Every time I do that, it's because I'm going to hit defend, and I forget to hit X beforehand.
Whoops.
Oh, right. I came into Drakemouth like once. I could have warped here. I've been here. Fuck.
Anyhow. So yeah, when I was talking about an abundance of unique sprite animation, I mean to say that I played through the game to completion, and I had never seen the animation where that character changes from the sort of relatively sedate dress into the Shantae outfit.
Yes. Cow.
Hi, livestock.
Oh, okay, cool.
I mean, like, generally every town we come to now, there's just gonna be a dude selling livestock.
Oh, okay. I thought, what are we using this cow for? Is this cow a distraction when we run into zombies?
No.
No. Eventually, I'll take
No.
that back to the castle. Does this place really just have an inn and nothing else?
Yes.
I guess so.
It's a little mountain village.
Yeah, I thought they would have like a general store, which generally has like the good shit.
Yeah, ultra rare rune. It's got 3 rage roots in it.
This kid shaking down this guard. Come
What?
on! Remember when I lent you some money?
Wow, Koyu.
So Koyu looks like a punk, but he's not that bad of a character.
Much. God.
Much to our surprise.
No,
'cause
it
we've
just
had-
I'm just thinking of like, have you ever read Yakuza reviewing Yakuza 3?
No.
Oh,
It is the best thing to read through ever, because half of it is just like, oh yeah, it really does kind of go down that way, doesn't it? Like just a bunch of Yakuza just commenting on how like Yakuza actually gets a lot of stuff right. And there's like, there's one that, and like, just because I can't remember the actual names that they use, but one is just like, hey, didn't Jim run an orphanage too? He's like, yeah, but it was a cover for, money laundering. He's like, yeah, but he ran it like a real orphanage.
Wait, hold on a sec. That's legit, but you just picked up a random master robe in the middle of the... What?
Welcome
well,
to Orb. Salamanders. I'm sorry, air lizards.
I was about to say, those are air lizards. Clearly air lizards. What are you talking about?
Hmm.
You can tell because they're blue.
See how much damage you do with a single hit resurrection rune.
probably not that much. It's a relatively low damage.
It's 400 versus... Oh, she used scolding. Okay. Scalding? Or is that scolding?
It's
Scolding.
scolding.
Because they're
Okay.
all about voice.
Gotcha.
Well, she's not going to get a turn.
Undead. You give them a good talking to.
Oh, jeez.
I like Bob as like a character in design and concept, but yeah, that whole has to power up for a turn.
Yeah, it can be a little. He's pretty good in longer fights, is the thing, especially if you get his level up to par.
Yeah, he's a boss fight character.
We might have to keep him around for the entire storyline then.
We'll see.
Oh, right. Wakaba has a fire rune permanently attached to her foot.
Did you? The good news is she knocked down the lizard anyway.
What was I gonna say?
Just punch him.
Yeah.
Just punch him.
Yep. Karen's only gonna do good damage against an undead.
Yeah.
A balance rune. That wouldn't be too bad for Wakaba. I don't remember if you actually have to climb this mountain over here. Yes, you did. Okay.
Aha.
Gijimu. Sorry, I had to like process that name. God, yeah, those are some 80s ass anime sideburns.
Really are. Maybe even 70s. Yeah, those
they're
are
fantastic.
those are Ryoma Nagare sideburns if ever I've seen them. God damn.
Wait, shit, you got the guy? You got the guy. It's like everybody's reaction every time. It's just like reasonable, but like
This is a guy who just beat Lord whatever his stupid name was.
you can't
In
tell me you
combat.
actually forgot Lucas Blight's name.
I didn't.
Okay.
Now that you've put down Luca Blight, you've got like some weight to your name.
Yeah, you got some clout.
Since Luca was widely renowned as a man with whom you should not fuck, and you appear to have fucked with him with impunity.
Yeah. Earlier in the stream, we had an hour-long series of combats to destroy Luca Blight. By the way, if you haven't seen it, go watch it. It's awesome.
That's not an exaggeration either. Like, it was seriously like an hour long the whole sequence. It's so good.
Yeah,
I
which
will say,
culminated in you in a one-on-one fight with the guy. It was awesome.
One-on-one fight, which he proceeded to play mind games because I've beaten this game 4 times and I've never seen him act that way before.
oh, that was great.
It almost worked, too.
Does raise an excellent point, which is that if we could have goaded Luca into fighting Necklord, it would have been the best thing ever.
Like, what would happen first? Would Luca somehow actually kill a Necklord, or would he tire out?
I have no idea.
It's a hypothetical situation.
Well, it
Bridge is
depends
out.
on what sword he's using.
His own sword. It's just him.
Just keep chopping, it'll take eventually.
Good lord. Newbie, save some for the rest of the people.
Karen never gets to attack. I seriously never knew you could bring Karen into combat. It's crazy.
Yeah, well, random people are really good at things. Like, I don't know, Sarah the dish or the laundry lady from
Yeah,
the
that's
first
fair.
game being a really good mage.
Sarah's like the third best mage in the first game.
Aren't you supposed to go to the
What?
left?
Yeah. I was just trying to see if there was a character
A
there.
thing here?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
No, yeah, Vinay. The rankings are Magus, then Luke, then Sarah. Not counting Tyr because Tyr only gets ranked higher at times because he has a stupid ass rune.
Hey,
the
it's the
Soul
Tiger
Eater
Mount
is
Village.
Is this Crom?
No, this is the Tiger Mouth Village.
Oh, okay. God, I forgot how
Tinto's
many.
kind of a.
Continue.
I didn't really have a thought in mind. Go ahead.
No, I just had forgotten how many towns there are between here and Tinto.
Yeah, there's this place. I think there's Crom, and then I think there's Tinto.
Yeah, we'll go recruit the people in Crom that will probably be done for the night.
Yeah.
This place is a fucking appraiser.
Well, yeah. It's a mountain village.
Isn't it?
Of course it would have an economy.
God damn it, Crom.
See, it's named after me, too.
It is not.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Wait,
Yeah, the
Wait, hold up.
reclusive Super Magus in 1 is named Crowley.
Crowley. Okay.
What goes on in his head, etc.
He's got, like, a bunch of runes attached to him or something, but he
He
only
comes
uses one.
with a cyclone rune already on him.
Yeah, but he actually says, like, in his thing, he's got, like, 99 runes attached to him. He's weird.
Yep. Overloaded on magic.
But a true rune ain't one.
Hey, we don't know. There's still like 7 unaccounted for.
There's a bunch. Like, some people have theorized about certain runes being true or not, and if that's the case or not. Like, what exactly is up with, oh, you got a chick, nice job. What exactly is up with Vicky and all that, but you never know.
Apparently, like, the creators have just said, no, Vicky's just that absurdly good at teleportation magic.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sometimes
somebody's
you
saying,
got a specialization and you're really, really good at it.
somebody's saying examine the well.
Oh boy, it's time for an entire cavalcade of idiotic well puns. No wait,
Wait.
that's Xenogears.
Okay, hold on.
Yes.
I'm sorry. Give me a moment. Where was the well? I know it's... Okay, there it is.
It was in the town.
You walked right by it like 8
Walked
times.
right by it.
A deep well. Gengen would like it. What? What?
What?
I
What?
mean, alright.
No, hold on. It didn't say a deep well, it just said deep well.
Gengen would like this well.
If we brought Gengen here, would he have a different... What is...
We need to do this later for science.
Alright, I'll make a note in my copybook now.
Okay.
There
Which-
are 4 different towns over here. Save before going into one of them in case there's story elements.
Which one? Yeah, we don't know which one is Crom.
I'm pretty sure Crom's the one on the left.
Okay, I'm still in a safe state.
Tinto has its own separate region of the map.
Oh god, there was a point in the game where they said Gengen likes well water.
Huh. I guess so.
That's right. That was a... Oh, hello.
Did we run into plot?
Nope, we ran into a character.
Oh, okay.
Zoom!
Oh boy. Yeah, I think I know who it is.
Poor Wakapa.
Yeah, apparently the chat is saying that at the beginning of the game, at Bear Fort, half the time Gengen is looking into the well.
Yep, that seems like the right.
Fuck yes. Alright, I have to remember that I've unlocked that now. This place sells Cape of Darkness, which is just an extremely good accessory.
What? Okay.
It's Hinto, I guess.
Yes, we make cloaks of darkness from the gold dust that comes down the river.
That's the place.
Don't even
in
try to
friggin'
say that
Suikoden
that's plausible.
5. I wasn't even going to try.
Wakuba, please. Wakuba, your master is a low life.
Another proud tradition in Suikoden, which is the student doesn't understand the master is a doofus.
Be silent. They'll catch me. Apparently the rare finds here sell magic rings. Fuck.
Which are good.
Yeah, those are real good.
Yep, this is training.
He uses tonfars. Go on, you kind of cut off.
I'm spacing out. I'm sorry.
Okay. I wasn't sure if that was you cutting out or you're yeah.
Dropping out.
Yeah.
This is like a really bad Who's on First bit.
Or, you know, a Shaw Brothers martial arts movie or something. Really janky English dub.
Grande Castle. Man, if I do 3, I think that will be the time that I call it the Big Castle.
Don't go near the castle.
I was just testing your memory. That's all. Just testing the memory. Alright, they don't say where these other 2 characters are, so just gotta explore.
So, LC Chan there he's pretty good.
Doesn't he have a Unite
Yeah.
attack with Wakuba?
I'm almost positive he does.
Yes. In the castle in 3. I thought it was Thomas.
Yeah, Thomas is your castle boy.
Yeah.
Castle.
He's also the Tenkai star, which is odd considering that they're usually the main character, and Thomas.
Well, the Tenkai
he is
star
that.
is whoever gathers all the other stars,
Yeah.
which in 3 is Thomas.
He's Thomas. He's the best. Do you have the thing you need to recruit the person in here?
Yes, I made
Okay.
sure to grab one, put it in my inventory.
Thomas, the Lord of the World's jankiest castle with a 16-year-old captain of the guard.
Hey, don't make fun of her. She's amazing.
Good, as I remember, but,
Well, it's okay. You have someone else on hand who's the...
Do you sell
Yes.
gold for cheap?
Yeah, this is a gold mining
this is a
town.
mining area.
Buy gold for cheap. Gold will be like the one thing that I go out of my way to buy super cheap, because
Cash for gold.
yeah, pretty much. Because again, you can sell it in Highway Town for like 50,000, which is a damn good profit.
Welcome to crime, folks.
Welcome to capitalism. Potch for gold.
Isn't it gold for Potch?
No, because we're paying Potch 4 gold. Iron is cheap here too, and can be sold for a ton in South Window.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff you can get here for cheap and sell elsewhere. This is really where the economy starts to being very good.
Now
Yeah,
that you have a
I-
blink in
willing to
here, and
run
you don't have
around.
to-
I would buy more stuff, but like again, it does take up a slot in your inventory. And we will not be
I
returning
need to
to
finish Reciteer.
fucking. I'm dying. Are they in the inn? They might be in the inn because I haven't gone in the inn yet. No, I was in the inn.
No. You went to the front of the end. You don't necessarily
And
necessarily
then
went inside.
Chan booked it.
Well, no, I did actually go in the inn.
Oh, you're right. You did. That's right. I'm getting tired. I don't remember what happened 20 seconds ago.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
a little bit too. Wait, this is different? This is different. You, sir, come, join my party.
Tinto is depressing looking.
Yeah, there's Tenko and Tinto.
Okay, but you can join us.
Oh, good. Well, at least our castle will be very nicely lit now.
I don't think you get the million-
For the true ending of the game.
Pardon?
A million potch or the true ending of the game. What would you take? With a million potch, you could hone like 3 people's weapons to full.
God,
Maybe 4.
I hate that you're right.
Good blacksmithing isn't cheap.
Yeah. Gotta get those level 14 weapons somewhere.
And for people, again, they're a little bit newer in the chat. The reason I'm talking to like everyone is because there are so many like little tiny collectibles in this game that can just be handed out by people. I should be like checking bookcases.
Yeah, by the way, the other person you recruit is in the other town.
Wait. Oh, it does say
Yeah.
Tinto.
Tinto.
So if you're looking around for that person, they are not here.
All right,
We're done in Crom.
let's.
Shall we call it night? I think Tinto is plot.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Let's,
Plot, as I remember.
I think you should save right outside of Tinto and call it.
yeah.
Because if I remember right, as soon as you walk into Tinto, plot comes out in a hurry.
By plot, we mean Dracula's.
Yes.
This town has a weird back exit.
It's not so much a back exit as someone broke the wall and just decided not to repair it.
All right. Well, just slap one of these down. Next time, Dracula.
Welcome to Castlevania.
Oh, it's Castlevania too.
Yes, excuse me, Castlevania 2.
What a horrible night to have a
Castlevania.
Dracula.